Hey,
Hello everybody, I'm Yuliya
and I'm Karina.
and we're with Baja Real Estate Luxury.
And today we're at one of our newest listings, Hacienda del Pacífico in beautiful Pescadero.
Welcome to our channel.
So,
We're going to talk about this beautiful property and also what it takes to live here and really fully enjoy it.
that's right. So, because sometimes people come to buy the dream, right?
Yes, and some the reality and others reality.
That's exactly it. But really, the smartest people consider both.
And that's real talk
And that's what we're doing
in Baja.
in Baja.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So,
So I always start with this. Who do you think is the perfect buyer for this property that we're at today? Hacienda del Pacífico.
the perfect buyer for this property is the person who has disposable income and also who appreciates the highest quality construction in a remote place, but not too remote. And we'll talk about it in a minute. But one who doesn't like to live in the density of Cabo with a lot of tourist activity, who also loves being next to the ocean and enjoy just what the rural life offers.
Yeah, the wild. We always call this the wild Pacific nature, right? The beauty of the Pacific side here in the Baja. And when you and I walked into this property and we walked in the front door and walked out the back and saw what's behind us, the first thing that I noticed is that this house reminds me of a lot of homes in Pamia, right? Pamia is a very high-end neighborhood, halfway between Cabo. It's really in San Jose, and it has a lot of beautiful hacienda-style homes. This home really reminded me of this.
Yes, exactly. And I remember the wow effect we had when we walked in. And yet you're staying in the Palmia quality home, but you're not paying the Palmia prices.
Which I love.
Which I love. Everybody loves it. Right. And so that's why this property matters. And that's why we're so excited to talk about it.
Exactly. And what's also unusual is you would think that there's a lot of really great oceanfront homes here on the Pacific because there are so many beautiful beaches, but there really are far and few in between. It's very rare that we walk into a house and we go, wow, this has everything you're looking for in a Baja style home. And let's talk a little bit about the neighborhood and you know, how do you like the neighborhood, Yuliya? What do you think that buyers will appreciate about this neighborhood?
I really enjoy this neighborhood for its privacy, the fact that it's a gated community, it's not overly regulated, and yet the neighbors are very friendly. Everybody keeps in touch. Everybody knows each other, and the homes are beautiful, but there is very far in between, right? So the scarcity. So this development is not populated at all. And it feels kind of raw Baja and yet super comfortable. Just look at the homes in this community.
Yeah, we just had the neighbors stopping by, right? Because they were curious because we were taking photographs and everything. And one of the things that I asked him, I said, what is it you love about living here? And he says, the freedom. Before they bought this home, they were looking in Pamia, in some of the neighborhoods in Cabo, but there were so many restrictions from the condo association of what they could do and what they could have. And he really appreciated the freedom of being able to just be here and enjoy it. And also at the same time, there's nobody on this beach. Like you are remote, right?
Yes, absolutely deserted beach. You can walk for miles and never meet a single person. We're in high season right now as far as real estate, and you can still walk all these deserted, beautiful beaches that you can see behind us. Yeah. Also, what I love about this community, thank you for asking, is the access to amenities and conveniences. So for example, the roads are maintained, they're very nice, they're paved actually in this community, and very easy access to highway, and also common well, which is water is a big, what do you call it, like moneda in Baja.
Yeah, it's a big deal here in Baja because in a lot of areas in the Baja, water is trucked in. This community has its own well, and all the neighbors are on the same well, so there's security in the water supply.
Correct. So the systems are working. We're talking about infrastructure, the roads, the access to the highway, to the grocery stores, to other communities, to the Santos, El Pescadero, even Cabo is within 50-minute drive. And also, like we talked, power, power and the water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's very
so,
important.
who would not like this?
I'd say somebody who is used to Cabo's lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, touristy, busy, super polished, everything is managed. You literally buy a home and you expect it to be managed on its own. Or have big staff to help you manage the house.
Yes.
Just basically something that's super polished and super, what do you call it, like just high-end polish.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This
Resort
is
level.
Resort level, exactly.
Right.
Resort level with all the sales vendors in front of you. Sorry, I had to say that. Here you get utmost privacy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I think that that really appeals to a lot of people that we bring here. So if you need a golf course, you want a pool party, if you want a big reception area or a hotel-like resort, this is not it. Right? This is pure, raw Baja, but in a beautiful home and in a beautiful neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, we just walked a home. The clients built this for themselves about 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And again, nothing but high-end finishes. Who do you see living here? Is this, our clients right now have never rented this home. This was their own personal home. They have staff here. They have a house manager and a gardener, a pool company that comes. They come once in a while. They don't live here full time. So being off the beaten track, you can still manage this from somewhere else, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But who do we see moving? Who have you seen moving in here? Like, who are the people that are really drawn to this environment?
I would say it could be a family, and actually could be a younger family,
Yes.
and somebody who likes to host friends, family members, or it could be multi-generational family as
Exactly.
well. The home is large enough to, fit a lot of people.
Yes.
And also has the most beautiful common area where people can gather in the evenings, entertaining, barbecuing, having parties, enjoying the beautiful pool here. And so I would say it's pretty, the demographics is pretty wide.
It's pretty wide.
Yes.
Exactly. And so as we're starting to see a lot of people coming here from Cabo that have owned in Cabo a long time, and they're starting to discover this, right? This is still such a well-kept secret. I know the neighbors won't agree, but it is. We don't have the hordes of people here that come to Cabo or San Jose. And if we had taken this house and put it in Palmilla, if you could still find something like this, it would be between $25 and $30 million.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, the value is definitely here.
The values are
Yes.
here. The values are
Yes.
absolutely here. The lifestyle is way more laid back. And I feel like that if you're still looking for a place where you can just come and relax and enjoy nature, this is really it. With all the nice bells and whistles though, right?
Yes, absolutely. And also, let's not forget the community. It's located in El Pescadero, which is our agricultural area. We have plenty of water here, but also fantastic farm-to-table restaurants and sea-to-table restaurants.
Yes.
So you have such an option of, if you don't want to cook at home, you can always go to the very next restaurant and really enjoy yourselves. And let's not forget live music, of course. Most of the venues playing live music year round, and really enjoy yourself in a not populated, not dense community.
Exactly.
Yes.
No nightclubs, but lovely entertainment. Literally every night you can go somewhere and a really good band plays. And maybe your husband's band even will play.
Exactly. Come on over, enjoy live music.
That's
Yes,
exactly right. Exactly right.
So we love this home. We can't wait to tour it with you. So please.
Yeah, reach out to us if you want a virtual tour or a real tour.
Yes.
You can find us here in the Baja. And we look forward to meeting you.
Yes, we'll be happy to see you. Thank you so much for watching.
And until next time, hasta luego.
Bye for now.